I'm Justin Riordan. This is Spade and Archer. All right, so our client at this point has already gone through. They've hit our instant pricing on our website and they've liked the pricing. Now they've asked us to come out and take a look at the property. So we're doing what's called a site visit. I hope you enjoy this. All right, so I just got here. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take photographs of the house. I wanna get a picture of the house itself. I definitely wanna zoom in and get the address numbers because I'm super dyslexic and I always mess them up. And then I wanna take pictures of all of the houses that are around this house, because if the client is going to ask me for paint specifications, I want to make sure that I specify a paint color that isn't necessarily the same color as all the houses that are around them. So, you ready to go inside? First thing we got to do is we've got to take pictures of the house because this is going to be our reference point. We're going to design the entire house off of these pictures and a floor plan that I'm going to draw in a few minutes. All right, so photographs all over the place. And I'm literally just trying to get like every angle I possibly can, because inevitably you're like, oh man, was there a stove right there? And you totally forgot to get that angle. So you try to get a picture from each corner of the room so that you can see the whole space. So next step is we're gonna look at this entire space and try to figure out where we're gonna go. So they've got new countertops in here. They just did a fresh paint job. They've got new backsplash. The lighting's gonna look like it looks great actually. This is a really, really tight dining area right here. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this. Are we gonna get a 6-seater in here? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring alternates. So we're gonna do an alternate for a 4-seater and an alternate for a 6-seater to see if we can squeeze that in here. Looks like we've got like a little pantry over here. We don't actually stage pantries, it's just not necessary. And then behind here, we've got a garage, and the garage is chock full of stuff. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter. So many people freak out and like, oh man, the garage has to look good. As long as you can see where the walls are, you'd be like, hey, this is a 1-car garage or a 2-car garage. That's enough information. We're not gonna stage the garage. Don't worry about it. Put your energy into the house because that's where your buyer is gonna be concerned. They really don't care if your crap is still in the garage or not. All right, so come with me. So we've got this living room space. In this particular neighborhood, we are gonna try and get a family into this house. It's a 2-bedroom house. And so in the living room space, we're gonna make sure that we can definitely see a television set because we are staying at home a lot more these days than we used to. We don't really go out to movies, so seeing the television is gonna be really important. So I'm thinking that we're gonna do a couch right here, a chair over in this corner, a chair over here, and then some kind of a low boy with a piece of art over it, so that we can carry this whole room together and get it to make it so that it's really accommodating to watching TV, but also walking through. We've got this interesting hallway that goes to the bedrooms and bathrooms back here, and if we don't have a clear path of travel from the doorway to this space, then we're gonna get all blocked up during the open houses. Now, if you remember, the door on this house is gold, and as we're walking in, I wanna try to carry that color into these 2 rooms so that we get this consistent color story, because a lot of times during the open houses, that door is going to be wide open and it's going to be influential on the colors that are in this space. Come on. All right, so we've got this nice little bathroom, huge. We're actually going to take this down because it's very personalized. Well, one thing that you really don't want in somebody else's space is their filth. And so we use things that are white in every single space that we do for bathrooms. So the shower curtain is going to be white, the accessories will be white, the towels will be white, everything in here is going to be white, 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 white. It will just look incredibly clean and nice and bright. We've got a bedroom over here, so we're going to do 2 twin beds against this wall. We're going to put some artwork above them. I think you probably will lean more towards like aquas and browns in this space. This is great. Let's head over towards this space. All right, so this has to be our master bedroom. So it's a 2-bedroom house and we have a doorway that goes to the outside right next to this. If we put the kids' room in here, then we are losing that ability to monitor if the kids are going in and out of the house, and so that becomes scary for parents. So having the master bedroom be the pass-through space is gonna be a lot better than having the kids' space do that. We've got a nice closet in here, which is fantastic. All right, so this is really gonna be the selling point of this house. We've got this awesome kind of ADU space back here, and this is gonna be like the piece de resistance. I'm gonna put a dining room set back here so that we can have a couple of chairs and maybe a soft seating set. Maybe we'll bring both and see which one works, but I think it's probably gonna lean towards the dining. Then we come back here, we've got this awesome raised beds, which is super. We're not gonna touch those because that's not our part, but we've got this space that is like this little office space. And with so many folks working from home these days, we're gonna try and just like plush this thing out. I'm gonna hit the lights here real quick. All right, so we've got this built-in whiteboard. So what I'm seeing is like a credenza underneath this whiteboard and then two desks here and here with a rug kind of joining them together so that you could have like his and hers office space inside of here. And this is gonna look super awesome. The next thing we need to do is got to draw a floor plan. So let's go get that put together. So a lot of people ask us like, what kind of CAD software do you use? What kind of computer do you use to render out these spaces for us? And I got to tell you, as far as putting furniture into a house, a hand sketch done in about 5 minutes is enough information to get us what we need. So I always start off by building the exterior walls. We've got like a door that goes to the garage right here. We've got the bedroom that's behind it. We've got the kitchen, and we've got a door that comes into the kitchen from here, comes across, goes back like this. So our kitchen comes across like that, and we've got kitchen counters that are here that goes up to there. We've got our counters that are here and our refrigerator that's there. This wall comes across a little bit right there. That wall goes there. So then in here, we've got one door that goes into that bedroom. We've got one door that goes into this bedroom. Then we've got a bathroom across here with a door that goes into the bathroom. And in here we've got a toilet, and we've got a sink, and we've got a bathtub. And in here we're gonna put our two twin beds. So we're gonna go here with a twin bed, and we've got a nightstand that's gonna go there with a twin bed next to that. So we always mark those with a T. And then in here we're going to put in a queen size bed, and we're gonna do two nightstands, and we've got this sliding glass door that's back there. We wanna make sure that we always mark those so we see where the heck we're going. In here we're gonna try to put in some kind of dining set with 6 chairs, or might be 4 chairs, I'm not sure. And then we're gonna have a couch in here that sits here. We're gonna have a credenza that's gonna sit here. That's got our TV on it. We're gonna have some kind of a chair that sits over here, some kind of a chair that sits over here, and all of this is gonna be joined up by a big old rug with a coffee table in the middle and then 2 lamps right next to those. Now we also have this space that's in the back that has like these little cutouts on it, like this. And we're gonna put a credenza in there, and we're gonna do one big old desk on this side and one big old desk on this side. We'll throw some chairs at those, and we'll join that whole thing up by a rug. And outdoor, we're gonna have a dining room set, and we're gonna have 6 chairs around that dining room set. This is my full inventory for everything that I need for this space. I now have a checklist, and I can go back to the warehouse and start pulling the items for this house.